win 10 out of 11 coming in. What were your worries? Were you worried about focus? Were you worried about staying on top of your game? It's a 2-7 matchup.
I was worried about Coach Riegel is one of the best coaches in the league. They were shorthanded tonight. They're missing the leading scorer in the league. They were missing another key big in their rotation. He's going to come up with something, some type of game plan to ugly it up and make it a game that they can win. And I thought he did a phenomenal job. They were prepared for how to clog things up on Owen. They did a great job kind of shutting down what we wanted to do offensively. And then they put guys, they had numerous ball screens set up where everywhere we wanted to help, they had a shooter. So I thought they did a tremendous job. And for us in the second half, we executed, we worked, we won the 50-50 balls, we got on the glass, and that's what made us successful. But that's a good win for our program.
What was the message at halftime after losing the lead?
I just felt like we lost our energy a little bit after we jumped out to the lead. They got a couple offensive rebounds that kind of took our life away a little bit and gave them the energy. So the main message at halftime was to work harder than them and make sure we got every 50-50 ball. And once we started doing that, I think the shots started falling and the tide started turning.
Yeah, in a big way there.
Absolutely.
17-3 run puts it away for you. All right. Talk about Owen's night. Charlie tells me that's his 10th 20-point game of the season.
I mean, Owen's Owen. He's an All-American. He's a player of the year. He had 2-3 guys on him every time he touched it. He did a nice job, whether you call it assist, hockey assist. He hit somebody, got them in a scramble situation down the stretch, got some guys some wide open looks. He just handles it. He's a facilitator, and he still found a way to score 20 points with all that attention. So he's a special player, and it's just, I don't know, you forget to appreciate how good he is when he gets 20 points with not his best effort. So he was really good tonight.
And Trent Bell, his performance?
His second half was unbelievable. Another double-double. I don't know how many he's had this year, but he's had a lot. He's so good defensively. He really stepped up in the second half and did a job on Jameer Simpson, who was really hurting us in the first half. Trent did that. He patrolled the boards, was the anchor of our ball screen defense. Trent was Trent too. Can't not appreciate how hard he plays and his motor.
Do we have the scores from the other games yet?
No, we don't. I don't know if you heard about Lake State yet.
They got postponed because of a power outage.
Oh, is that what happened?
So I think it actually is only halftime. Barry had a power outage.
Okay.
And I don't know, can I look here?
Yeah, go for it. That's crazy.
Ferris was in a battle.
The whole time I'm thinking the live stats are messed up.
Ferris is a 1-point game right now. 2:20 to go, 88-87 Ferris. So we don't know who or where yet.
Yeah. Thoughts, I guess, possibility, going to play the rival and then play the only team that's beat you in the last stretch. Thoughts on those opponents, if that's how it goes?
It's March. I mean, you say rival, whether it's Northern or Lake, that's two huge rivalries for us. Those are games where crazy stuff happens. You got to make sure the effort's there, and it's usually the unsung guys. Somebody comes out of the blue. It's not your typical names on either side that make the difference in a game like that. So in those rivalry games, especially in March, somebody needs to step up, and excited to see who will.
What do you think the outlook is for at-large bid if we don't win the tournament?
Certain teams we got to cheer for on the GLBC and GMAC. I know that much, and it's kind of bad to say, but if we don't win it, Ferris better win it in our league.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the only way you can be sure is to keep winning.